What's up YouTube? Steve-O here with Treasure Your Flow. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 simple steps that'll get you on your way towards wealth building. Before we get into the video, I just want to share with you the purpose of my channel. It's surrounded around wealth building, financial education, and investing. But just for the record, I'm not a financial advisor. I just want to share with you my journey towards wealth building. Now, the first step towards wealth building is you need to make money. Whether you're making $30,000 a year or $100,000 a year, you need to have a steady stream of income coming in order for you to invest. So that's number one. Now, when it comes to making money, obviously the more money you make, the better. Statistics show that the average millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. So the question for you is, how many streams of income do you have? Me personally, this is something that I think about a lot. I've always had a side hustle. Of course, I have a W-2 job, which is my day job. But in addition to that, I'm a licensed realtor. So being a licensed realtor allows me to help friends and families and other folks buy and sell homes for which I earn a commission. So for me, that's help expedite my path towards wealth building. All right, step number 2 is saving money. It sounds simple, but it's hard to do. Experts say you need at least 3 to 6 months worth of saving. Especially during these times, you have to have that savings account. I know you're thinking, if I'm living paycheck to paycheck, where am I going to get additional funds to save? This is what I've done and I've applied to my personal life. The first thing that I always do when I get paid, because I have a W-2 job, is I pay myself first. And I know you guys are thinking you have to pay your bills, but still the first check that I write is to myself. I make sure that I'm paying myself first every single time I get paid. In addition to paying myself first, the other thing that I do that helps me in building wealth is making my savings automatic. I got this concept from the book Automatic Millionaire, which essentially states that just make all of your savings and investments automatic. The day that I get paid, I have recurring transfers that goes into specific savings accounts and also into my investment accounts. So therefore, I don't have to think about it. There will never be an oversight because once it hits the account, goes to my investing account, now I have the money there ready to invest. So just think about what are some steps that you do that you have to do manually that you can automate that will allow things to flow a little bit easier for you when it comes towards wealth building. Now, step number 3 is investing money. Now that you're making money, whether it's through your daytime job or your side hustle, and you've saved your 3 to 6 months worth of expenses, now you can get to the part where you're investing money to allow your money to start working for you. Now that you're ready to invest, I'm not going to tell you how to invest your money. I'm just going to share with you what I've personally done. The 3 main places that I've invested are in real estate, the stock market, and in cryptocurrency. Of the 3 investments, the easiest one to get started with, at least personally for me, was my stock trading account. I personally have an account with Lynch. I know there are a lot of other popular ones like Webull or Robinhood. If you want to start investing in the stock market, just go to one of those websites, fill out an online application, and once you get approved, you could just start transferring money over. The one thing I do recommend when it comes to investing is to be consistent. So what you have to do is, once you open your account, set up a recurring transfer, whether you're sending $10 a week or $100 a month, however you want to do it. Just be consistent in sending money over to the account. So if a hot stock is there or something you want to invest in, you'll be able to pull the trigger and start investing. But that's personally how I got started. The next investment that I'm in is real estate. To me, that's my personal favorite, but it's also the hardest one to get into. Real estate requires a lot of capital in the beginning. So that one, you'll probably need to save a lot of money, make sure you have a down payment, and make sure you have good credit before you can get into real estate. However, if you're a first-time homeowner and you haven't owned a home, there are a lot of programs out there that can help you to get into real estate. Now, the third investment that I partake in is cryptocurrency. It's probably the most controversial of my 3 investments. But similar to the stock market, it's very easy to get into. All you have to do is go to Coinbase, download the app, and then set up your account, get verified, and you can transfer money. The one thing about cryptocurrency is it does require a little bit of education. Personally, I've been in the cryptocurrency market for about a couple of years now. I bought and sold Bitcoin, and I was able to make some money. And last year I was able to buy a car for my wife off of it. I do retain a small position in cryptocurrency for the long term. Now, the fourth step to wealth building is being consistent. Whether it's contributing money to your savings account, whether you want to contribute money to your investment account, or if you want to build a fund for buying real estate, you have to be consistent. Whether that's $10 a week, $100 a month, or $1,000 a month, the more consistent you are, the better results you'll get in your journey towards wealth building. Now, step number 5 in building wealth is developing a millionaire mindset. So to me, number 5 probably should have been number 1. But developing a millionaire mindset gets you in a frame of mind where you start thinking in terms of, how do I become wealthy? You have to be very deliberate in terms of how you want to build wealth. You could do this by, 1, setting goals. I overheard my wife talking to her career coach, and her career coach said, if you set vague goals, you'll get vague results. So be very specific in your goal setting, whether it's to save $100 a month or pay down a specific credit card bill. Be specific. That way you can track towards something. The second item is never stop learning. I spend a significant amount of time reading books on financial education and wealth building. Of course, you got to read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Automatic Millionaire. I'll leave a list of books that I personally have and I've read in the description below. The third thing is surround yourself with like-minded people. And I know this one is hard because you have family and friends that are naturally in your circle. You have to look around the people in your circle. Are they helping you get to what you're trying to achieve? They say that you make within 20% salary of your 5 closest friends. So if you look around, those people are not getting you to where you need to go, you need to rethink that. So definitely make sure you're networking with the right people and going towards your goal. Now, still along the lines of developing a millionaire mindset, what steps can you take today that'll help you get on your way towards wealth building? Let me share with you my philosophy. I'm not one of those people that subscribe to the latte factor, meaning that if I cut out Starbucks or my coffee runs and use that money to invest, it's going to get me to the level of wealth building that I want. It's not a bad place to start. Rather, I subscribe to take a look at the big ticket items. What kind of car do you drive? What are your spending habits? What do you spend the bulk of your money on? If you assess those things, take a look at where your money is going and try to start there and change those habits, I think you'll be on your way to wealth building. For example, do you drive a luxury car but you don't own a home? These are one of the things that you have to think about, where 90% of millionaires do it through home ownership. So just think about some of the big ticket items that you have and focus your energy and your time on making changes that'll get you on your way towards wealth building. To summarize the 5 simple steps of wealth building. Step number 1, make money. Strive to have multiple streams of income. In addition to your day job, figure out what your side hustle could be. Having a side hustle helps tremendously. Step number 2, save money. I know sometimes this can be hard depending on how much money you make. Whether you're making $30,000 or $100,000 a year, strive to make your savings automatic. Take the guesswork out of it and put your savings and investing on autopilot. Now, step number 3, investing your money. I know I shared in this video the 3 ways that I invest my money: stock market, real estate, and cryptocurrency. For you, you have to figure out what ways can you invest. And if you have no idea where to start, I highly recommend you seeing a financial advisor. That'll get you on your way. Step number 4, be consistent. This is probably the most important step. Investing is not a 1 or 2 time thing. You have to invest consistently over the long term in order to see results. Now, step number 5, developing a millionaire mindset. This takes time, practice, and discipline. Also remember, surround yourself with like-minded individuals. If you don't have those folks in your circles, there are tons of books out there that you can read. Also, you could come back to this channel for financial education. Now, before we continue, I'd like to ask you guys for a huge favor. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, liking, subscribing, hitting the bell notification for all my subsequent videos. I know they say that this tremendously helps the YouTube algorithm. I'd appreciate that a lot. Also, if you have anything you want to comment on, I want to make this a two-way dialogue. Feel free to leave a comment below and I'll check those pretty regularly. For those of you that stuck around to the end, I appreciate it a lot. This is my first YouTube video and you could only have one first. Before I go any further, I just want to break down the concept of Treasure Your Flow, which is my channel name. Treasure Your Flow is based on the premise that everyone is unique and everyone has specific skill sets or they have natural God-given abilities. It's utilizing those abilities that you have to achieve the goals that you set for yourself. So in short, everyone has a gift. So treasure your flow. Take action and transform your life. Thank you for sticking around. Until next time.